Hello, this is Greg Berzinsky from Beardbrand. Today, we're going to bring on the curls. So I typically sport my mustache in either down handlebar connected, the handlebars connected into the beard, or in a rather loose handlebar, which I've done on camera for you in a tutorial prior to this. But sometimes you might want to go bigger with your mustache. And so I want to talk about how you can achieve that. Recently, the World Mustache and Beard Competition was in Austin, and you might have seen all over the TV and all over the internet some clips and some photographs of guys styling their mustaches and even their beards in rather extravagant ways. You're probably not going to do that on a day-to-day basis. Some guys do, but it really depends on how big your beard and how big your mustache is, whether you're going to be able to achieve those things. Typically, I don't style my handlebars too extravagantly then, but I'll show you what you can do to do that. Of course, you can use wax. The Beardbrand wax is a medium hold, which is great for doing a pretty good hold on a curl. It's definitely good for a loose curl, but for the high theatrical curls that you see in competition, or guys who just generally wear their mustaches bigger, they're using more than just a mustache wax. So what I want to do is add a lot of product to the mustache, and typically what I do is put something in it. Before I use sea salt spray, I would put some diluted hairspray, or take some gel and some water, mix it in to put it in my mustache. The sea salt spray adds some body, some stiffness, and so what I'm going to do is take some of this, and I'm going to use my comb and actually spray it into the comb and put that in. I don't want it to go everywhere, but heck, even though I'm not in the bathroom, I'm going to have it go everywhere, but it's just running into my face, not my nose. So putting that in there to wet my mustache, because I'm actually going to blow dry it. So the tools I'm using are a comb, a round brush, and a hair dryer, and then the secret product, which I will get into shortly. So what I'm going to do is actually blow my mustache in the direction of the curls and kind of set the direction. Now, in competition, there are strict rules about what is a mustache. Your mustache is not supposed to go past the corner of your mouth. Some guys cheat and start engaging beard hair into their mustache. When I competed, did one competition for the East Coast beard and mustache about 3 years ago. They checked out to make sure that I was not engaging additional hairs into the mustache. But if you're not in competition, go ahead, pull some extra hair in there if you have longer hairs, or if you want thicker curls to a handlebar. So with my mustache wet, I'm going to just blow it in the direction of the curl. So I don't have a cool button on this particular hair dryer, and so I let it, I'm just going to let it go a little bit. You can see that some of the other hairs got pulled into this. So what I'm going to do is try to pull this out as far as possible on both sides. So you want to be careful when you put product in your hair, if you're using hair gel or even sea salt spray, especially if you put a lot in it, it tends to get stiff. So you want to be pulling on it with a comb. So it's one of the reasons also I don't style my hair, my mustache too much with additional products, because I don't actually want it to, I don't want to pull out the hairs that I have in my mustache curls. So this is pretty much all I'm going to do. I mean, I put a little curl on the end here and pulled it in the general direction. Now, the secret method that I've used is, ready? Elmer's glue stick, which I know you're all freaking out. You're going to put that on your beard and mustache. Guys use this. It's used in competition. It's something I would not do every day. Of course, it's non-toxic, as it's Elmer's school glue. But, it has chemicals in it. It's not as good for your hair, obviously, as using a styling balm or a utility balm. So what I do with this is, and this is where you have to be careful that you don't get and pull your hair out, and that you don't pull your hair out when you apply a product like this. I'm just going to liberally, I know you're all cringing, right? Put this into my mustache and work it through into the curl. And taking a comb, kind of combing that product into my mustache. So you can just shape it. It's staying pliable now, but when it dries, it's basically rock hard. So the hair is pliable. You can let it dry naturally, but I'm going to use the hair dryer to set the curl because I want to keep this curl up. So in previous lifetime, when I had longer hair, when I used to engage more of my mustache, my curl would be thicker. So you want to play around with how you shape it, because if you pull it flat and you're looking at the flat end, and it's actually, in this case, my mustache is thicker when I look at it the other way. So you want to be careful that you're flattening it towards the general public so they can see it like that. So that's how you can get a more dramatic mustache curl with the use of Elmer's glue stick. So I'm going to do the other side right now. So to get the curls even and symmetrical, what I do is, in my case, I would take this and actually use it as a template or a roller by rolling the hair around. And this way you can get the curls the same. So what do you think? That's how I would do a more dramatic mustache. You can actually see it's pretty long. It's never really this long and this full. And that's by engaging more of this lip hair into the curls of my mustache. So once again, you want to add a lot of product to your hair. Styling balm. In my case today, I use sea salt to make it stiff. And then using my secret weapon, my trusty Elmer's glue stick. Once again, I'm not doing this maybe twice a year, maybe. So I'm not worried about damaging my hair. But also remember, do not be pulling on your hair once you put the glue on it. You'll know when it starts to set up and starts to get tacky and sticky. You don't want to pull those hairs out. So give it a try. I'm very curious to see how it works for you. Something, again, I'm not doing all the time. I prefer my mustache of late being much looser, much more of a natural presentation with mustache, and I can achieve that with a styling balm and the use of my round brush. This type of presentation mustache reveals much more of my mouth, allowing people to see a smile that they don't always get to see when my handlebars are more downward. So with the big curls, which often is a happy look anyhow, you get a smile with it. So until next time, guys, beard on.
Beardbrand is a premium men's grooming company with products not only for your beard, but also your hair and body. Do yourself a favor and head over to beardbrand.com and take care of yourself. Or you can stick around and watch a few more of our awesome videos.